All right. Hi. Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be playing Danganronpa Hope Restoration, a Danganronpa fan game that I found on Game Jolt. I wanted to play a Danganronpa fan game on this channel before. Well, not before, but I wanted to at least play like one on the channel. Um, I don't know if I left the a part in the Pokemon video that I posted like a week ago, saying how I played um, Eden's Garden, and I played it without recording it because I felt like it was a game that I wanted to play within my free time. But then I felt like, what if I had recorded it? I probably could have gotten some Danganronpa fans on my channel. So here I go, going into this game blind. This is a one fan game that I don't know anything about. I I saw the comments on the page where I downloaded this from, saying that it was good. So we're gonna hop right into a new game. Have you ever heard of Ultimates? Ultimates are high school students who possess something called an ultimate talent. It basically means that they are the very best at what they do, at least at a high school level. Certain prestigious schools are generally the judges of who counts as an ultimate and who does not. Graduation from one of those schools basically guarantees lifelong success. So being an ultimate sounds really cool, right? Well, it is. Mostly, the title does come with some baggage. Years ago, a chain of, let's say, tragic events occurred that affected the whole world and may or may not have caused society as a whole to collapse. As it turns out, this tragedy, if you will, was inadvertently caused by ultimate students. It's not that big of a deal, though, right? Well, it is. It is a very big deal. After worldwide conflict was resolved and society was rebuilt, ultimate schools were opened once again to strengthen what little hope society had left to offer. However, the reputation of ultimate students was forever tarnished. Maybe people were still wary of them and the threat that they could potentially pose. Something had to be done to ease tensions, and these schools had a plan. A project to rebrand the concept of ultimates and increase public opinion of these prestigious schools. The Hope Restoration Project. A class of carefully selected ultimates would have their daily school lives broadcast on television to gain the favor of viewers across the globe. Well, that I already know where that's gonna go. The ultimate students in question were already famous celebrities or at least possessed a moderate online following. People like a famous DJ in high demand for large scale events, a tabletop gamer with a popular podcast, online content creators, models, even a local hero that's been all over the news. People already beloved by viewers that could easily turn public opinions in their favor. I guess there was a few students selected for pretty niche audiences, but then there was me.
My name is Reiko Shimura. I've been invited to the Hope Restoration Program as the ultimate paranormal investigator. Don't get
Okay,
me wrong, there's nothing wrong with my talent at all. I think it's pretty great, actually. It's just that I'm not really a celebrity like the rest of my class.
I feel like I was just lucky, like I was chosen on a whim or something. Well, that's what I thought at first. Prologue: The black cat that crossed our path.
Hey, you! Wake up!
Huh? Who is this?
Are you alive? You're starting to freak me out.
There's there's a girl standing over me. There's a girl standing over me? Huh? Ah, there you are. Okay, with the voice acting that I'm gonna probably do, I'm just gonna do it in my normal voice. I I'm not gonna even try to do voice acting because I'm terrible at it. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is how it's gonna be. Huh? Who are you? Or wait, no, that's not what it says. Huh? What's going on? Who are you?
Oh, right.
Don't panic. Allow me to introduce myself.
Bow down to Haruhi Miyazaki, the ultimate pageant queen!
The pageant queen. Okay. I awkwardly bowed like it was a sensible thing to do.
You know, I was only kidding about the bowing down thing. Don't make this weird.
Sorry. Speak up. You'll never get my approval unless you assert yourself. Who are you? Name and talent. Stat. Sorry. I'm Reiko. Reiko Shimura, Ultimate Paranormal Investigator. I hope that I said his first name right. Who does this girl think she is? Why am I letting her boss me around? Excellent. Now let me ask you, Reiko. Are you alright? It looks like you've been passed out here for a while. Sorry for stuttering a lot. I think I'm okay. Are you alright?
Well,
I just woke up on a park bench with no memory of the past day or so. So I'm rather confused and honestly pretty pissed off. Like, I seriously want to know where the hell I am right now. But it seems like you're in the same position as I. Oh, so you don't remember how you got here either? Unfortunately, I do not. Nothing useful, at the very least. How did we get here? I really racked my brain for anything really, but there was nothing there. Wait, I think I was going to school, except I, don't hurt yourself. I guess it has no real use to us at this particular moment. It's not like I can remember either. I just think it's an interesting coincidence. Two people waking up in a strange place with no memory. Both ultimates, no less. Yeah, wait, how did you know I was an ultimate? You just said that you were an ultimate.
I'm psychic.
What? I'm just kidding. I was guessing based on your whole look. It would be weird if that getup wasn't for some niche talent. I guess he didn't say he was an ultimate. I mean, you did introduce yourself saying that you were the ultimate paranormal investigator. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
Between that and the e-books and the e-handbooks information, the what?
oh, right.
I woke up with a device in my pocket. I'm fairly certain you have one as well. It has some information on both of us. I believe it syncs up when in range of other handbooks it tells you about the owner. There's a rules page too, but it appears to be empty. Rules? Rules for what exactly? I'm not sure. I suppose we'll have to find out. We'll find out eventually.
Now.
If you want answers, we better not waste any more time on frivolous banter. Wait, what? We gotta go figure out what's going on, don't we? Together?
Obviously.
I would have left you here like half an hour ago if I had no intention of keeping you around. Haruhi grabbed a hold of my wrist and wasted no time starting our search. Oh, this is cute. Alright. Pool?
Ahoy!
Ahoy to you. Wait, that's stupid. Hold on.
What's up? The name's Hayden Shea, Ultimate Sailor. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Ultimate
Nailed
Sailor. That physically hurt me to watch. Yeah, I was a bit cringe. I'm just going to say what we're all thinking. That was excruciation to watch. Haha, that's fair. What brings you here anyways? We're investigating the school and looking for clues as to how we all ended up here. Have you seen anything suspicious? Nothing suspicious, but look at this pool. Pretty cool, right? That's kind of weird for a sailor, isn't it? Not really, if he's a sailor. I mean, water is water. What is? How does the school pool compare to the ocean or whatever? I guess they're not really comparable, but the idea of water is indoors is cool, right? Unless you're on a boat, in which case something is really wrong. Right. Either of you guys want to try it out? I'll pass. What about you then? Do I look like I want to get my clothes wet right now? I mean, you could just take them off, right? Okay. I see what you're doing there. Well, actually, it's not like he's trying to do something, but he just said that without even thinking.
Hold on a second.
Hey, wait a second, that's not what I meant, I swear. Asking me to remove my clothes without even treating me to dinner first? The audacity. Oh, she's not really mad at him for that, it looks like. Wait, please, I'm not that kind of guy. I know. What? I'm messing with you. It was a joke? I mean, of course it was a joke. I knew that. Haruhi, that was just cruel. Alright, well, we met that person. Is there anyone in here? Yeah, I thought we could have went in there for now and met someone else. I mean, to be honest, it's obvious that Monokuma's gonna be here. Or at least someone who looks just like him.
Hey!
Hey you, boy with weird glasses thing. That's a scouter. Excuse me, hello? I can't tell if he's distracted or just ignoring us. Hey there. What is it? Sorry to bother you, but are you an Ultimate student?
Yes.
Ah, we are too. I'm Reiko Shimura, Ultimate Paranormal Investigator, and this is Haruhi Miyazaki, Ultimate Pageant Queen. Charmed, I'm sure. Well, what about you?
Oh, right. Kiyu Matsuoka, Ultimate Hacker.
Ah, so you'll probably become useful. Ultimate Hacker? That's so cool. Oh, thank you, So what makes you ultimate? Do you hack into government databases or something like that? Like in movies? Haruhi. What, you think I just tell you something like that? Just ignore her. Forget what she said. Already doing that. I mean, for the record, the government did get involved, but it honestly wasn't any of their business. It's like nobody can take a joke. Oh, wait, what's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it.
Now.
Anyways, as concerning as that is, I don't suppose you can use your hacking abilities to know. Oh wait, I don't suppose you can use your hacking abilities to, discover what exactly our current location is?
Well,
I'm actually having trouble picking up any sort of signal currently. It's pretty unusual, to be honest. Well, I'm sure the Ultimate Hacker is working on it. You'll find something soon enough, right? Right. Tell us if you end up finding anything about our location. Will do. Jeez, this place is big. What's this place right here? Is there another place up here? Nope. Who are you? Do you think they're ignoring us? No, I think they're sleeping. Standing up? It definitely appears that way. Should we wake them up? I feel kind of guilty doing that.
Obviously.
We must. We have questions to ask. There isn't any time for napping. Oh, okay. Here goes. Hello? Were you sleeping?
Maybe.
Sorry, I was trying to see if this warehouse has any paints. Oh, you an ultimate painter? Just like Angie from not volume 3, but from V3? I think I forgot to bring mine when I came here.
Sorry.
Sorry for waking you up, but we're trying to get some information from everyone.
It's okay. I just needed a little sleep. Now I'm extra ready to help you.
By any chance, did you happen to wake up in this building? Oh yeah, but that's kind of new for me. I figured I just forgot how I got here. This is normal for you? Not the waking up part in strange buildings. Not the waking up in strange buildings part. I'm just used to falling asleep at bad times. I stay up late when I'm expired. Oh, I almost forgot to say hi. Hi.
I'm Aya Hiromi, but I like to be called Crafters. I'm the ultimate arts and crafts expert.
Okay, she's kind of like Angie. I think it wasn't. I'm pretty sure Angie was a painter or a sculptor. It was something like that. Crafters, that's cute. What type of art do you make? Painting, drawing, sewing stuffed animals, sock puppets, all sorts of things. I'm known for making cute things out of whatever, really. That's why I want those paints. I wanted to customize some of the things I woke up with. You mean your handbook? Yeah.
You know?
I thought I could find some cool things here. There's all sorts of stuff in here, you know. Seems like a lot of food, clothes, and tools. Seems like everything one would need to survive quite a while. I wonder what for. Does she think we're gonna need to survive a while? Well, I'm not certain you could further our investigations, so we'll leave you be. I hope you find those art supplies you needed, though. Thank you. Alright, that's 4 students right now, including me and beauty pageant. This is all too strange for me. Strange place, strange school, lovely but still strange kitchen. I don't have time for all this. It is pretty strange, isn't it? Ah, you scared me there for a bit. Or you scared me a little bit there.
Sorry.
It's alright, I'm just on edge. I'm worried about running into whoever kidnapped us all, you know? That's reasonable. I guess I should be worried about that too from now on. Well, I suppose that's understandable. However, none of you seem like the criminal mastermind type, so I guess I should introduce myself.
I'm the ultimate baker, Momoka Amari. We'll be counting on each other from now on, at least until we get some answers.
My game froze. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I forgot to record the interaction with her. I had to replay through the whole, like, 5 minutes of the game. So, don't worry, didn't really miss anything. We just talked to her. Nothing, like, plot-wise happened. As we walk towards the short girl in the corner, she becomes visibly excited.
Could it be?
A hero and a princess approach me. A what and a what? Finally, someone who gives me the recognition I deserve. Thank you. No need to thank me. Allow me to introduce myself.
I am Barbara Kamiya, sorceress extraordinaire, also known as the ultimate dungeon master.
The ultimate Dungeons and Dragons player. Pleasure to meet you. I am Haruhi Miyazaki, ultimate pageant queen, and this is Reiko, ultimate ghost whatever, ultimate paranormal investigator. Yeah, what I said. Right. Anyways, I think I've actually heard of you before, Barbara.
Really?
Do you listen to my podcast? Podcast? Barbara has a gaming podcast. I actually haven't listened to it myself, but I've heard a lot about it online. People like to listen to other people play games. Why not just play it themselves?
It's not just a game, it's all about the storytelling. People get really invested in the world building and characters of a campaign.
That and the fact that some people don't have friends to play with, and listening is the next best option. Oh.
Now.
Anyways, Barbara, have you seen anything strange around here? No, but I'll make sure to tell you if I do. The whole party could benefit from that sort of information. That would be lovely. Thanks. Okay. There's a money sign. Ah, okay. It's a gift shop. Do they have a nurse here? I don't think you're a doctor. Oh, never mind. Or you have a headband on. You could be a fighter. I didn't really expect to find anyone in the infirmary. Oh yeah, I'm just looking for the bandages. Are you injured? I was curious if any of us were harmed before we woke up. Actually, no. I was investigating this place, but then I noticed the bandages I had on my bleh. Let me start that over. Actually, no. I was investigating this place, but then I noticed the bandages I had on before were gone. Strange, right? Very suspicious indeed. A little bit gross, too.
Wait!
How rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. I hope you can forgive me.
My name is Yoshio Matsuda. They call me the ultimate hero. I hope we can be friends from here on out.
Ah, so you're the ultimate hero that I heard about in the beginning. Seriously? I've heard all about you on TV. This is so cool. Stopping burglaries, tracking down criminals, saving people from burning cars, like a real-life superhero. You know, it's actually kind of embarrassing hearing this sort of thing. I'm not that big of a deal.
Sorry.
Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be weird.
Don't worry about it.
Nah, don't worry about it. You don't need to apologize. Just introduce yourself to me like you were a classmate. Of course, I'm Reiko Shimura, the ultimate paranormal investigator, and I am the ultimate pageant queen, Haruhi Miyazaki. Pleasure to meet you both. Maybe later we can share the details of our investigations?
Something gives me the feeling that we're gonna need to cover a lot of ground to figure out what's going on here.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Okay, there's a lot of places to go. The basketball court here. I'll talk to you in a few seconds. Ah, so this leads to the boys' locker room. Right? Because then this would, yep. And I think there's still another side of the school. Hello? Hey, how's it going? Well, given the situation, I'm not that sure. Don't worry, I'm pretty confident that everything will be alright. There's no point in getting down about it before we even know the details. What brings you over here anyways? We're trying to figure out how exactly you all arrived at the school. Have you seen anything suspicious? No, sorry. I haven't been looking. My instinct is usually just to head to the gym and wait for a teacher to explain. I was hoping for some headmaster or coach to tell us what's going on, then I figured I could make a game plan from there. I mean, with nothing but ultimate students, getting out of a tough situation should be totally easy. You guys are ultimate students, right? Yeah, I guess this means you're an ultimate too?
Yup, my name's Naomi Tachibana. I'm the ultimate cheerleader.
Nice to meet you. I'm Reiko Shimura, the ultimate paranormal investigator. Okay, yeah, Haruhi, I'm not gonna repeat every single time they say that. I've actually heard of you before, Naomi. I've seen your competition performances on TV. You're magnificent.
Really?
You recognize me?
Obviously.
Oh.
Now I'm the one feeling out of the loop. Not a sports fan, huh? Well, I guess it was obvious. Regardless, Naomi is a world famous cheer championship winner, known for being strong, loud, and absolutely stunning. I observe things like this for my pageant strategy research. If you were curious. Aw, stop it! You're making me blush. It's true though. It takes a lot to be recruited as an ultimate, especially when you're from a different country. Oh yeah, I'm actually from the U.S. I was recruited by an ultimate scout at an international competition. That's really cool. You must really be the ultimate cheerleader then, huh? You know it. I can even show you a little bit of a routine right here. As cool as that sounds, I think we have some other things to take care of first.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I'm getting us off track. My bad. What is it that you wanted to talk to me? Well, look, what is it that you wanted to talk to me about again? How we got here and who our captor is. Right, of course. Well, I really have no idea. I don't remember a thing. All I know is only a super bad guy would kidnap. Wait, all I know is only a super bad guy would kidnap a bunch of ultimate students.
Well,
If you see anything suspicious, please do tell us.
Sure thing.
As soon as we figure out who brought us here, I'll fight them. How noble. I'm not sure that one person could take down someone capable of kidnapping so many people, but at least Naomi has her heart in the right place. Okay. I think there's another section over here. Okay, yeah. Does this place lead anywhere? Oh, there's two people in here. Well then let's... Okay. just in case. Why does it say ZZZ right there?
Hey!
Hello? Excuse me? He has his headphones on. I think he's busy listening to something. Surely he can take them off for a moment. Nah, not really.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, so you were just ignoring me? Yeah, pretty much. What's your problem? Who do you think you are just to ignore me? Who do I think I am? Oh, I get it. You want me to introduce myself, don't you? Yeah, alright, but I'm not doing any autographs.
I'm Yuki Katabana. Give it up for the ultimate DJ.
Of course, you already knew that, didn't you? I haven't the slightest idea who you are, and frankly, I don't care.
Wait.
Wait, Harvey, you don't know who he is? Am I supposed to? Well, he is kind of a big deal. He's the headliner of all sorts of exclusive events and parties. His songs are kind of all over the radio too. Right? I mean, I'm easily the most famous person you're gonna meet here. Anyways, feel free to also refer to me as a musician, composer, internet sensation, influencer, or the musical prodigy that defines our generation. Right. That really doesn't help us at all with the whole me not knowing who you are thing. Well, I wouldn't mind if you stuck around, then I could tell you all about myself. Hard pass.
Now.
Let's get back to more pressing matters. My name is... Let me stop you right there, pal.
Not interested.
I don't really need your names. I have better things to worry about.
Wait!
Wait, what? Even in a situation like this, I can't get distracted from my current project. I can't waste any energy on things like remembering the names of, well, nobodies. Dang. So basically, he thinks that he's just the most popular one here. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of is, but we have the ultimate hero here as well, who's also popular. It would probably be best if you left me alone now. See ya. Wow. Yeah, she's not happy. I know I'm being ignored. Sigh me.
What is it this time?
I'm really starting to get freaked out by this. My phone isn't getting any service, not even the emergency button. We've been over this already. We are in a high school, are we not? Yes, and we are high school students, yes. Then we are exactly where we are supposed to be, so stop fussing about it. I don't remember coming here though. Nobody does actually. Who gave you permission to talk to us? Because it sure as hell wasn't me, Geek Boy. I'm sorry.
Hey!
Don't speak to Geek Boy that way. Don't call me Geek Boy. Haruhi, you too? Whoops. Hey, how about we all just be nice to each other?
My name is Sachika Seta. I am the ultimate younger twin.
Oh, that's an ultimate ability? This is my sister.
Saini Sada. I am the ultimate older twin. I'll introduce myself, thank you. Not that I wanted to.
What exactly makes twins ultimate, if you don't mind me asking? You don't even know about us? Are you stupid or something? Kind of. Forgive her. Haha, she doesn't really like talking to boys.
What makes us ultimate is being like the cutest twins around.
I know all about it. The two of them have basically been actresses and models since they were children. They have the gimmick of being adorable and two of a kind. We've been in ads, magazines, TV shows, movies, red carpet events. We even have our own fashion line. We're basically doubles for each other. When one of us is too tired of shooting, the other can step in. It's sufficient.
Oh.
I guess I don't really keep up with the celebrity news that often.
Clearly.
Have you been living under a rock or something? It's okay, Rico. I'm sure nobody thought that you of all people would be into mainstream media in the slightest. Am I being insulted? Yep, you sure are.
Now,
We were going to ask if you've seen. We were going to ask you if you've seen anything weird, like clues as to how we all ended up here. The only weird thing I've seen around here is your weirdo boyfriend. I'm not even going to address that remark. Just let us know if you've seen anything suspicious.
Okie dokie.
I'll keep my eyes open for anything weird. Jeez, she just hates me. This was a nightmare from start to finish. It would be an even worse nightmare if she was the only one, or not. If she was to survive with me. Okay, well, we kind of been everywhere. Like, there's nowhere else for us to go. No, I need to go back up here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Was there another door here? No. I've talked to you. I talked to the painter girl over there. I talked to you. Oh, there's still you guys. Wait. Jeez, okay, wow. 4 more students, okay. I think he's ignoring us on purpose. Whoops, that is... Okay, so this is how I save. I gotta push 0. That's kind of a weird button to use to save.
No!
I'm not the one being irrational here. What do you mean you put pineapple on your pizza? Okay, I just played a game about that. I immediately regretted interrupting this argument. It's not that bad, man. Seriously, why does it matter if I don't care for pepperoni? Pepperoni is good. It's symmetrical. Haruhi, please don't get us involved in this. I agree with Suit Guy. Pineapple and pizza don't mix.
No one asked you.
Hey, don't be rude to a lady. Unsurprisingly, this is going just as badly as I thought it would be. I'm sorry, we haven't even introduced ourselves.
Hideki Takahashi, at your service. But you can call me Ace. Please, take my card.
He's a con artist. Hideki handed me a business card. I was almost impressed. It looked pretty professional. Are you the ultimate con artist? It sounds awfully sleazy when you say it like that, huh? Well...
Don't worry about me, man. I promise you I'm 100% worthy of your trust. Guaranteed.
Anyways, this is... I can introduce myself, thank you.
I'm Takayama.
Takayama...
Just Takayama.
Huh?
What about your talent? I figured everyone here was an ultimate.
Talent? Right. Well, I don't know. It'll come back to me at some point. I just kinda can't remember.
Ah, so he's in a Hajime type situation. Well, okay, I'm not gonna read that again. Not reading that again. Nice to meet ya.
Yep.
Trust me.
He's happy. Trust me. Takayama merely rolled his eyes at this. It seems like these guys have some sort of history with each other. Yeah, it turns out that probably Takayama's probably like some serial killer or something. Like he's gonna be the genocide jack in this story. Cause every other Danganronpa game had like a serial killer in their group. Like you had Toko being with a split personality, being Genocide Jack. Then you had what was her name? Peko being the Sparkling Justice, I think is what it was called. And then V3 was, which I think it was just Maki, since she was the ultimate assassin. Alright, let's get back to this. What were we discussing again? On that note, I think we'll just continue our investigation somewhere else. Nice meeting you guys, though. He hurriedly dragging me away from those guys. Alright, I guess these are the last few people. You kind of look like Hyoko.
Hiya!
How's it going?
My name's Mika Yuchi, ultimate matchmaker. Prepare to fall in love, count?
Ultimate matchmaker, huh? I didn't really know that was much of a hobby.
Of course! Everyone has someone special waiting for them. And it's my job. No, it's my purpose to bring them together.
Purpose?
Yeah!
There's nothing I love more than love and happy endings. I was born to make dreams and happy endings come true. This is adorable, but I have to ask you if you know of any clues as to how we all ended up in the school.
Well...
No, I've been busy investigating other things. What have you been investigating? Everyone else. I've been introducing myself to everyone here, starting on my notes. Notes? Notes on what? We aren't actually attending any classes here, are we? Notes for my potential pairings. My observation on other people that helped me figure out who's perfect for them. Mika shuffled through a coat pocket and presented us with a glittery, hand-decorated notebook.
So cute!
This is my shipping journal. All of my potential pairing notes going right here. Wait, what? We've all been kidnapped. Is now really the time for that? Relax, Reiko. She's probably just trying to scout out the cutest boy here for herself. What? That's not it at all. I'm too biased to match myself up with anyone. I only care about other people's relationships. Besides, none of the boys here are that cute anyways. Heh.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. I'll go look for important stuff now. Bullying a girl? Not cool, Reiko. Ha. I know that. I know that reference. I did not mean to get out the classroom. Hey there.
Oh.
Hi. How are you doing? I'm fine. As good as I can be at a time like this.
Well.
Right, well. You're an Ultimate too, right?
Yes.
I guess I should introduce myself.
My name is Shin Shizuku, the ultimate occultist.
Ultimate occultist? Really?
Yes.
I know, some people get creeped out and some people think I'm weird. So if you're going to make fun of me, go ahead.
Just
get it over with, I guess.
Why?
Wait, what? Why would we do that? This is strange. Usually it's me who's getting bullied. Because I've been asked if I perform human sacrifices no fewer than 3 times today. And your friend is already laughing about something. Haruhi? Me? That's not it at all. Geek here is the ultimate Geek Boys here is the ultimate paranormal investigator. This is perfect.
Oh.
What's perfect? You're both into like ghosts and whatever, aren't you? It's like the same talent. Haruhi. This is too good. It isn't the same at all. Oh, really? Is there supposed to be a difference here? Ghosts are kind of a total scam, right? Ah, see? I knew you were here to mock me. Haruhi! Eh? What? Just get back to the point. Ask when we came here, ask him.
Right.
So, have you seen anything or anyone suspicious?
No!
I've been trying to avoid people and this is why. Can't you just leave me alone now? He turned his back and walked away from us. Great, now he just have a jerk by association. What was his problem? We were just investigating. Let's just not worry about it. Suddenly the monitor in the corner flickered on. Hello? Is this thing on? Everyone, please report to the gym. What the hell was that? Should we go to the gym? Yeah, probably. I knew I was onto something with staying in the gym. Why are we here? Do we get to go home
I
now?
don't know.
But I really want to go, like, now. I'm really not feeling this place. So what's going on here? We all came here as we were told, and look, nothing. I'm getting tired of waiting. I need to know what I should feel optimistic about. There is absolutely nothing to be optimistic about. We have been kidnapped. What? We were kidnapped? We were called here by whoever kidnapped us, right? I have a few things I want to say to them. Whoever's responsible for this should show themselves already.
Hey, please stop being angry. I'm right here.
Where's that coming from? The stage. I honestly don't think any of us expected to see what we saw next. We all fixed our eyes onto the stage as it walked in.
Nice to meet you. My name is Moneko. I am your director and headmaster. I look forward to getting to know you all.
A kitty?
So cute!
This puppet is so cute. I want to make one like that. Whoa, this stuffed animal could talk?
This is cursed.
It is possessed? It's definitely possessed.
Silly. I'm not a stuffed animal or a puppet. I'm Moneko. Huh?
You look like a toy though.
Sachika.
Don't talk to that thing. This doesn't make any sense. This is the kidnapper? Everyone calm down. This must be some kind of juvenile prank or something, right?
What?
I've never seen anything like this. What kind of villain is that? We all panicked at the reveal of our supposed captor and director, at least until an explanation was offered. Allow me to explain.
Psych! Good thing I got here in time, before things got too boring.
Well, it was almost explained. Now I'm just left with infinitely more questions. Who are you? This can't be right. Nah, that puppet isn't cute at all. This is even more cursed than the last one. Just what is this supposed to be? Can we go yet? Why would you go when the fun is just
What
starting?
are you doing here?
I am the headmaster, aren't I? Wait, don't answer that. Let me introduce myself first.
Let me introduce myself first. I'm Mono Meow.
Mono what now?
Mono Meow, your headmaster.
Nobody cares about your stupid name. Just tell us why we're here. Yeah, just tell us the ransom so I can cough up the cash and hit the road.
Hold on a second.
If you're the headmaster, then who's that other guy? Oh, don't worry. I'm taking care of that right now. Extreme Mono Makeover. Dang. Got the Monami treatment.
Huh?
That cat isn't cute anymore. See, now that's definitely a lot more to my liking. Well, what did you do to me? I don't even know who you are. You're a fake. Fake? Why You know what, Moneko? Words hurt. I can't believe how attacked I'm feeling right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hurt your feelings, did I? Wait, I don't care that I hurt your feelings. You were being mean to me. I do not particularly care for you. What? Now you've done it. That's it.
I was gonna let you stick around for the sake of these kids, but you forced my paw. 7 circle death punch, go!
Whoa, he just got rid of that other guy. With one punch. He just killed Moneko. Now that problem is solved, let me begin.
Right. So, this was a complete waste of everyone's time. Any particular reason you've gathered us here?
I can only assume he's here to do us in too, right? Bro, what the hell? I'm being serious. It's obvious he didn't bring us here for some school thing, isn't it? Be honest. Well, aren't you a smart cookie? You are absolutely right. This isn't a school thing. From now on, you guys are going to take part in a very special game.
Really?
Game? I love games. What kind of game? If you guys would let me finish, maybe I would explain. Are you done talking over me now?
Now then.
Alright, you bastards. Here's the deal. In this game, you're going to live out your school lives here.
Right.
Oh, so it's totally normal, except for the cat and the other cat, and then not knowing how we got here. Oh, right. How you got here? Well, that's a surprise. I thought it would be more fun if I removed those tiny details. That's weird, but we can go home later. Let me see. Nope. Excuse me? What do you mean, nope?
Yep.
I figured. You guys are gonna stay here forever. Wait. What did you just say?
This is getting interesting
there it is.
now.
This is getting interesting now. If you ungrateful bastards could quiet down, then maybe I'd tell you. I had a whole monologue prepared for you lot, but now I'm not even gonna waste my breath. You would have loved it too. I made a slideshow and everything. They were spreadsheets, but you insufferable children kept whining and interrupting. So now you get the boring, watered down version. So basically, you are staying in this school indefinitely. There, I said it. What? You're just going to keep us here? That's not how school works. Well, the 16 of you were gathered here for the Hope Restoration Program. Hope Restoration Program? Yeah, it's a fun little thing where you each develop your talents and cultivate friendships lasting a lifetime in order to restore hope or whatever. All within a special facility catering to each of your absurd niches. Built with the utmost secrecy and safety in mind. But I got here just in time to spice things up. You can thank me later.
Hey!
Just who do you think you are to do such a thing? I'm Meow, right? I think that's who I think that's who I think I am to do such a thing, I think. There's no way you can keep us trapped here forever. That's impossible. You can see the beach from outside. We're obviously not stranded. I can navigate any waters like the back of my hand. I'll get us out of here in no time. And there's a forest too. We can hike out of here. There's no fence. Like a real adventure. Right, well, welcome to try, but you'll find a few surprises out there. Like, I don't know, landmines. Landmines? Just what are you planning on doing?
Listen here.
I told you what I plan on doing. Keeping you here forever. Though forever is a strong word. I honestly hope at least one of you will die before forever happens. I wouldn't want to wait that long. Nobody's gonna let you get away with this. You don't have to yell at me.
There is one way to leave.
Really?
How?
All you gotta do is kill someone.
I don't think anyone knew how to respond to that.
Kill?
Like in a game? Kill someone in a game?
I don't know.
I think he's talking about real murder. Of course I'm talking about real murder. A single sentence manages to silence the entire gym. If you gotta hear that badly, you just gotta win the game. It's easy. Just kill one of your fellow classmates and get away with it. You act like it's that easy, but how are we supposed to kill each other? It's not like you're giving us weapons or anything. I'm so happy you asked.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, poisoning, drowning, electrocution, igniting. See if I care. The possibilities are endless. The method is irrelevant. All that matters to me is that somebody bleeds. What kind of monster would I be to put limits on your creativity?
Sick freak. Like I would dirty my reputation over something so trivial. Seriously, who in their right mind would kill someone over this? I don't want to kill anyone. I never said you had to. You're welcome to wait around and be killed by someone else.
Like I'd let anything like that happen.
This sick joke has gone on long enough. Yeah, this is stupid. Like a group of ultimates were given to you.
Nobody's gonna play your dumb game. We're going to find a way out of here, even if it kills us.
That's the point. Can someone please just beat up this deranged Muppet already?
You can leave it to me.
Let me help.
This is pissing me off. I'm not taking orders from this sad excuse for a mascot. I think that's supposed to say I'm not taking any orders. Hey, you can't beat up your headmaster. Don't you delinquents know there are rules and procedure schools like this? You said we had to kill someone to leave. I guess those two are going to kill you. Hurry it up, by the way. I'm getting impatient here. What is so amusing to you? Yeah, ha ha ha. You think it's that easy? You idiots had to kill a classmate, not me. Let me just clarify that any violence against the headmaster will result in
Execution.
execution. Yep, execution. I told you we have rules. This is a prestigious program after all. How can you restore hope if you're acting like a bunch of wild animals? In a high-stakes game like this, the punishment happens to be permanent. Same reason we have the trials. Class trials? Yep, class trials.
When one of you finally off someone, you all get to participate in the class trial. The blackened killer will then face off against their spotless classmate. You argue over who the blackened is, and then it's voting time! You all vote for who you're convinced is the culprit. If you all vote correctly, then only the blackened killer will receive punishment. Then the rest of you guys get out of the ordeal scot-free and head back to class. If you choose incorrectly, the blackened gets to head on out, and the rest of you are offed!
It doesn't get much more simple than that. That's terrible. That's the justice system for you. It's not that hard. You just have to commit the perfect crime and survive the trial. That's still terrible. Well, them's the rules. I'm gonna let you kids off the leash now. You are free to get started on your killing spree. I'm just gonna sneak on out of here for now. Have fun and you're totally trigger happy we're in terror. Fun? This isn't fun at all. But it's definitely interesting. None of us would participate in your twisted game. I'll make sure of that. Don't group us all in like that. When you break the rules, I don't want to get in trouble for it. What? Are you saying you want to kill someone?
No!
I'm saying your defiance will get us all killed. You're scaring me.
Wait!
Wait a second. You can't just leave us here after telling us all of that. You barely even explain.
Relax.
It's all explained in your student handbooks. Besides, I'm just a dumb cat puppet, right? Why would you ask me? The sadistic creature slipped out of the room as we were arguing. Everyone remained calm. Would anyone like to explain what we just experienced? I don't understand any of this. Live here forever or kill? I never heard of any games like this. What's going on?
You know?
But please try to calm down. I'm sure things aren't as hopeless as they seem right now. Unfortunately, I think we all understand completely. It seems we've been presented with two choices. Yeah, we can live here forever, or we can kill someone to ensure our own safety. At least that is what I could glean from that filthy creature's trying. Well, wait, killing someone, that's something I won't allow to happen. That's what it is. We were abducted and taken to some unheard of school for seemingly no reason. Why should we trust anything that thing tried to tell us? Yeah, this is some lame ass prank if I've ever seen one.
Oh, right.
This is totally fake. This is just like a hazing ritual sort of thing, isn't it? You see, we all say that, but what? Have you looked at these little e-handbooks? This type of tech isn't cheap, I'll tell you that. I'm calling it now. This is the real deal. Hey, wait a second. I thought we were agreeing that this was a joke. You know, I don't think it matters if it's real or fake. What's more important is, are any of you actually considering this? To that, I had no response. And as I looked around, I realized that not one of us did. They all stared at one another, glaring daggers. Founded on nothing but empty threats, fear had built up inside each and every one of us already. And somehow this fear was nothing compared to what lied ahead for us. All right, well, I think we'll leave it there for now. I think the game just froze again, but yeah, next episode, if you guys really like this, I'll do another episode of this. We'll start chapter 1, probably get up to if someone gets killed in this chapter in that chapter. Um, get up to that, and then do the trial in the next episode after that. So if you like this, subscribe. I'll do more of this. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.